Last month, I returned from a trip, and then 3 full days later, my bag got back as well, delivered inside a plastic bag. Let me get it and show you how it came back to me. It's got some new features now, as I pull it out of its plastic bag. See those? Big new holes in it now, which are not really a big deal because it doesn't zipper shut anymore anyway, because it looks like this now, the zipper does. Which means that, by the way, all of my stuff also fell out somewhere and looked like it was run over repeatedly. No one has really explained what happened. I asked Air France about all of this for this story, and they didn't respond. On a parallel track, I have been asking for compensation, including going through the process of having to prove that my bag was damaged, even though, again, this is how they sent it back to me. They wanted a bunch of pictures. I had those, but they all had to fit into a file size of 9 megabytes, which is not very big. So it's hip here. If you run into something like this, there are programs that will reduce the file size of an image. I just made PowerPoint slides with multiple images on each one of them and then converted each slide into one picture that wasn't a large file. Now, even after the pics, they wanted me to check with a repair shop about maybe just getting it fixed. There are shops that will give you a free estimate. The determination on mine was really quick and emphatic. Also, this was critical to the process. They wanted to see my luggage claim tag to help prove that it was mine. As we've discussed before, save those. I used to just toss them out. Speaking of tossed out, some of my items were not recovered. Most of them were, though, and even though they had been run over or something, most of it was fixable after a lot of washing. After a ton of back and forth with the airline, almost a month later, they have now agreed to pay to cover the things that were lost or destroyed. Here's the thing about that payment, though. After I gave them custody of my bag, and this resulted, they wanted me to entrust to them my bank name, bank country, account holder name, account number, and routing number, and they wanted me to send all of that by email so they could make a direct deposit. How about I just put all of that important info into this suitcase, for that matter, and just drag it around an airport to see if it can all stay in? Very bad idea there. Experian, the credit agency, warns that if these numbers get into the wrong hands, you could fall victim to severe financial fraud. If someone has your bank account and routing number, they could make unauthorized transfers and payments, create counterfeit checks, and even launder money through your account. So I'll take a paper check delivered to me. Hopefully that'll arrive in better shape than my poor suitcase did. Now, the worst part of all of this, well, the third worst part after my bag was crushed and my stuff was apparently run over, is that all this didn't happen on or after October 28th, because strict and sweeping new refund rules go into effect then. You'll want to know about this if you fly. I have all of the info on that in today's post at Jason Wheeler TV on Facebook, X, and Threads, and I'm going to get into the new rules on refunds ahead tomorrow on Daybreak as I keep you traveling right on the money.